course, tomorrow on TMJ4 News Today.
Now, for the first time today, Kyle Rittenhouse laid out what he says happened that late August night when he shot 3 men in Kenosha, killing 2 of them. Rittenhouse
said he was in fear for his life when he fired his rifle. On cross-examination, prosecutors painted him as the aggressor. This case did take a turn when Rittenhouse's attorneys asked the judge for a mistrial. Tom Durian leading our coverage tonight from Kenosha County Courthouse to walk us through all that happened today.
Yeah, Shannon and Steve, Kyle Rittenhouse spent most of the day on the witness stand, much of that under cross-examination. And it was only moments into that cross-examination that questions by the prosecutors prompted a fiery exchange between the judge and the state's attorneys.
I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that.
With the jury on a break outside the courtroom, Judge Bruce Schrader admonishes prosecutor Thomas Binger just moments after he started questioning Kyle Rittenhouse, focusing on the defendant's interviews after his arrest.
So I don't want to have another issue as long as this case continues. Is that clear? It is.
The line of questioning prompted the defense to ask for a mistrial, which the judge has not ruled on. Much of Wednesday's testimony came from Kyle Rittenhouse himself. When his attorneys asked him to retrace his steps that night, Rittenhouse became emotional.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
The jury was excused and Rittenhouse regained composure. Once testimony continued, defense attorneys continued their line of questioning, where Rittenhouse categorized his actions as self-defense. Both sides questioned Rittenhouse about each shooting.
From me to where the judge is coming at me with his arms out in front of him, I remember his hand on the barrel of my gun.
First, Joseph Rosenbaum, then Anthony Huber and Gage Grosskreutz.
He grabs my gun and I can feel it pulling away from me, and I can feel the strap starting to come off my body.
Prosecutors focused on Rittenhouse's intentional use of deadly force, first with Rosenbaum.
I never wanted to shoot Mr. Rosenbaum.
Why'd you point it at him if you didn't have any intention of shooting?
He was chasing me. I was alone. He threatened to kill me earlier in that night. I didn't want to have to shoot him.
And later with Anthony Huber.
Then why are you shooting at someone with an AR-15 at close range if you don't want to kill him?
Because he's attacking me and he's stomping my face in.
Everybody that you shot at that night you intended to kill, correct?
I didn't intend to kill them. I intended to stop the people who were attacking me.
So the jury ended their day as soon as Rittenhouse was done on the stand. The defense says they have 3 more witnesses to call, one of them a use of force expert that could put closing arguments in this case on Monday. Reporting live in Kenosha, Tom Durian, TMJ4 News.
Tom, thank you. Well, our legal analyst, who also is a criminal defense attorney, says it is unusual for the defendant to take the stand, but it could be helpful in making a self-defense claim.
Self-defense cases often lend themselves to the need for the defendant to testify, because what's so important in a self-defense case is establishing that the defendant believed that he really didn't have a choice other than to use the force that he used.
A crowd of about 30 gathered tonight in Kenosha in honor of the 2 men killed by Rittenhouse, Anthony Huber and Joseph Rosenbaum.
Need justice now! Need justice now! Need justice now! Need justice now!
That march was led by Justin Blake, Jacob Blake's uncle. The police shooting of Jacob Blake is what sparked all the riots in Kenosha in the first place, and that is where Rittenhouse shot those 3 people. This trial is expected to wrap by the end of this week. Download the free TMJ4 News app to watch live streaming coverage and have an alert sent to your phone as soon as we have a verdict.